Hello, indie music fans. Welcome to Catching Up with OTAT247. I am Cinco Dave. Hey, I want to do a video because I owe you guys something. It's been a minute since we've done a Catching Up, and it's because we've been so busy. So we want to catch you up with what all's been going on. It's a long list, so I'm going to go fast. Let's start off with a happy note. I want to thank a lot of people for making this possible. We have broken a monthly listener record. October, we went through the roof on listeners, so we're very happy about that. Almost broke the total listener hour record. I mean, just right there, second place. So whatever we're doing, we're getting out there to more people. It's such a good feeling to know that. And I do want to thank all of the listeners that tune in, the fans of the bands themselves for providing us with this wonderful content to share. And I also want to give a big shout out to our DJs, both our in-house DJs and our syndicated shows. I want to give a shout out to Machota, to Aaron, to Rob from the Fods, and Lizzie, Girlzilla. All have shows on now that are just bringing it. They all have their own special little theme they do, and I'm going to tell you, it's making a difference. I'm so happy to have them on board with us. I just can't express it. It means a lot. They work hard. I mean, they really go out of their way to do something that they don't have to. You know, there's no personal gain in this for any of us. So I salute you. Also, want to give a big shout out to our syndicated shows. We've had Revolt into Sound for a minute. They've been on. Those guys kick ass. Love Revolt into Sound. The Sode Hour is a new one. Sam Sode from Sode Records is bringing a lot of good stuff. They have a huge offering, and their show is hilarious. And we have that on Tuesday mornings. Sorry, Wednesday mornings. Of course, Indies with Marky. Everybody knows Indies with Marky. We're glad to have him on board. He helps close out our Tuesday afternoon of programming. And, what can you say? Amazing. And also, our newest addition, Sonic Nomads, want to give them a warm welcome to the family. They're just getting off the ground with their podcast. And I'm so glad they reached out to us because, man, I'm happy to have them on board. They play a lot of indie emerging stuff just like we do, and they do play something else that's deep cuts, man. And it's like, whoa, I see how this relates now. So they really do a good job. It's sort of educational in a way, if you could call it that. But if you haven't experienced Sonic Nomads, check them out. Check our website, indiemusicfans.com, for the schedule. It's all there. And those guys are worth listening to. Moving on, let me see here. I'm going to talk about the Oglethorpe Lounge. Those guys have really stepped up their game, too. Here recently, the end part of October, both weekends, we've went to see enormous shows. So the Halloween show was this last Friday. The crowd was unbelievable. Unbelievable participation. We had Venara, new band. We just learned about them, but they're metal and from local. They're from the Albany, greater Albany area, roughly. And man, did they bring it! Those guys, when they went on stage, everybody's like, whoa. And then of course, Imposter was up next. They always bring it. Taylor was kicking ass on the bass, and the whole band, J-Rod. Chess, and they got a new guy. I don't know what their new guy's name is. I'll have to write that down. But they wonderful show. Everybody was engaged, jumping up and down, and they played some new stuff. Go check them out. They got some new stuff that has recently come out. And then of course, our local, if you know Burn in Stereo, Fast Food for Mutants. Those guys went on last. Incredible. They were short a man. They were short Brian, but they made it for it with humor, and they did some pretty interesting songs and stuff they don't normally do. All talented individuals, and it was a party right up to the end. I mean, we were there till 1:30 in the morning, and the crowd hung out. The crowd made it. It was a great show. Of course, there was a Halloween costume contest as well, and I was very happy to see the Oglethorpe Lounge do so well. They had a huge crowd, and they deserve it because they are awesome. Last week, they had another incredible show. Leaving October and Romexus were on. Both incredible bands. Leaving October out of the Port St. Joe area of Florida on the Panhandle, and Romexus down in Cairo, Georgia. They come up, and again, we were out late, and you just can't leave. I mean, those guys, they all bring it. And we were happy to hear a new song from Romexus, and we have it. It was a Halloween kind of song. These guys just, they kicked ass. Both of them did. Leaving October, amazing. Go check them out. Check out their socials if you need to find them. If you jump on our Facebook page or go to our website, again, indiemusicfans.com, you'll find links and all that stuff. It's all on there. All right, I'm going to put you on a slideshow now. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk for just a minute here. Punk in the Corn. That was basically the first half of our October. Unbelievable, life-changing experience. Ian from Trickshot came down a little bit early. He went. He visited with Joe Boo down in Florida, and then he met us in Pensacola, and we hung out for a couple days. And he learned all about America, and we learned all about Australia. And then we just had a great time, and we ended up driving to Iowa from there. And he made a little side trip over to Nashville, but we met up there, and I'm telling you, from the minute we walked in to the fairgrounds, it was like a family reunion. Everybody was just so nice, and it was like visiting with family. People that we knew online, we knew their music. You know, we had talked to them before, emails and text, and Discord chats and that kind of stuff. Meeting them in person was just surreal. It was hard to describe, and it still is. So I want to give a shout out to the staff. Of course, Tim W. Running the show. He took on all the headache. I mean, he was the mastermind. A lot of personal time and effort and blood, sweat, and tears. So, Tim, we love you, sir. Thank you for making it happen. DC, help run things. DC from the Flying Beats. Thank you. Mike, Ruggles, Alistair, all you guys just made it happen. You brought it, and I am in awe of how well it was ran. The sound guy, the timing, the two stages were. I mean, when the band finished up on one stage, you had about 10 minutes to get to the other stage, and they were on. I mean, they were just on it. So hats off to you guys, and I do believe there's going to be something in 2026 called Cornstalk. But, yeah, I think it's going to be 3 days. So, I don't know. Tim is doubling down. He's not giving up. This man is like a machine. So, again, thank you. And everybody involved in putting on the show. Lastly, the bands. I cannot mention everybody. I don't have time to do it here on this short video. But we did have a bunch of bucket list items. I mean, we got to see EWL perform. We got to see the Flying Beats perform. Trickshot, JM Garage Works, the Blanche Corinthians, KTO. I mean, these guys were bands that I never thought we would see. We thought we'd have to go to another continent to see these guys, but no, they made the effort to make it here, and we made it. Nevin, holy smokes! Watching Nevin play was incredible. Let me tell you about a band that we met, Flyover Fury. Met those guys, love them. They are super talented, and we're glad to meet them. They were a new one for us. We got to sit down and drink beer on the air with the Rising Fall. Got to have a Dark Lord, and to see them perform was just mind-blowing. Those guys were absolutely amazing. So we had a great time. Oh, Sangria Furlough was another bucket list item. Hanging out with those guys. Unbelievable. Like, it was surreal. Anyway, finishing up, man, Green Jelly, the first night. That was just plain bizarre. It was a big hit. The crowd loved it. That guy's crazy. And he's got some kind of weird pool noodle fetish. I don't know what's up with that. But they finished up on Friday night, and Kathleen Turner Overdrive finished up on Saturday night. 2 12-plus hour days. We were exhausted. But I'm telling you, it was so worth it. It was so worth every minute of it that we went there. And we're glad we went through the effort to go up there. So thanks for supporting these underground, emerging, and indie bands. It means so much. And that's our mission. That's all we're doing. And you guys are a huge help, big part of it. So until next time, we'll see you later.